Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sportsworks Podcast Week 9. I repeat, Week 9. I am your host, The Phenom. I'm joined today by
Little BK, back at it again.
And your always number one bookie killer over here, El Scorcho. Hotter than a fucking pistol, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Well, if you listened to the podcast last week, I'm sure you're counting your money this weekend because we killed the bookie. We got our shovels ready, and we killed the
him.
bookie. We buried that fool. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk about, how we did. So, basically, Little BK, he had an awesome week this week. He went 5 for 6. And guess what, guys? His blue chip finally hit.
I had my blue chip.
Round of applause for that, boy.
The curse is over. The curse has been lifted. The monkey's off his back. The blue chip hit.
Let's go.
All right.
Yep.
We had El Scorcho. He had a little bit of a rough week with the picks.
Hey, I was at 500. I was at 500.
Yeah, he went 3 for 6 on his picks. His blue chip did hit.
Yeah.
Scorcho has been hot on these blue chips. If you're listening for the blue chips and you want a guaranteed winner, listen to Scorchos.
You've lost two blue chips?
No,
maybe
one.
even
One.
He's only dropped one blue chip, so the blue chip segment, you gotta make sure you listen to Scorcho.
Stats don't lie. You can listen to the podcast, rewind the tape, listen to the stats. Stats don't lie. Only one loss from the blue chip. And by the way, you're listening to a man who has hit back-to-back weekends on the parlay cards. A 5-teamer 2 weeks ago, and just this past weekend,
a lot of us hit.
All right. So hey, if you're looking for your fucking your capper here to make some money, you're listening to him right now. Get your paper and pencil and all that shit ready for me, because I'm gonna drop some nuggets in a minute.
Oh yeah, I like to hear that. And of course, the Phenom, the host, of course, the one that usually has the best record weekly, week in, week out.
That
doesn't matter. I went 5 for 6. I'm not gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna hype myself up too much because you guys already know. You guys listen to the podcast. You guys already know what's up. If you want to see the best pick 6 segment record, just listen to the Phenom. All right, my blue chip did miss this week. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I went out there and I was being kind of reckless with it. I didn't take it that seriously.
What was your blue chip?
But I ended up taking I took the Vikings on Thursday Night Football plus 16.5. But here's take this. Thursday night rolled around and I ended up hopping on the Redskins. And I covered. So
thanks to a Scorcho. Thanks to a Scorcho. You had to jump on the bandwagon.
Thanks to El Scorcho, like I said. We all hit our parlays this week. Oh, most of us hit our parlays. We made a lot of money. A lot of fucking money.
Guys, I kid you not. Over the past 2 weeks, we have hit that bookie hard.
Yeah.
For those counting, it's been over $1,000. I came into the house today. I was counting nothing but bills. We got paid. All of us did. With the exception
a lot of Benjamins, a lot of Benjis.
I let Joey down with a college pick this week, and that cost him his parlay.
Just FY, don't ever pick Ball State.
But nevertheless, he'll bounce back. I got faith in him. He's gonna keep trying.
Yep.
He's not a quitter. That's
I don't even know where the fuck Ball State is at. That's why I didn't pick him. I don't know where the college is at. I'm not gonna pick him. I gotta say that.
That is true.
If you take Ball State, you gotta have a lot of balls. That's all I gotta say. And you know what? I had a lot of balls, but not a lot of money this weekend on that pick.
So as you guys know, we did have a lot of news come out this weekend. Specifically today was a trade deadline. There wasn't too many. There was a lot of talks, a lot of rumors going around, a lot of players' names being thrown around. But honestly, nothing really happened. The only trade that really came up, the only notable one, was Aqib Talib getting sent to the fucking Dolphins to die, basically. They actually gave up a 5th round pick to get rid of Talib because they're trying to clear their books to sign, of course, Jalen Ramsey, their recently acquired cornerback.
Man, the Phenom ain't lying, man. They sent Talib to die along with a fucking bookie out there in Miami. God damn it, poor guy.
I highly doubt that Talib ever plays a game out there in Miami.
I was gonna say he might just retire.
I don't think he'll play a game. I think his contract's gonna run out this year, obviously, and he'll be a free agent. I doubt he plays a game.
Somebody will pick him up, though. Somebody will pick him up.
So he's got talent.
He still has, speed. He's still very athletic. Cornerback. I see him fitting somewhere nicely. As a veteran piece to complement the team. Of course, up and coming.
Some other news too this weekend that's very notable is Drew Brees did come back and he looked very healthy.
Yes.
At this point, it's like if you have Bridgewater, if you have Brees, doesn't matter. The Saints are gonna fucking win and they're gonna fucking.
To be honest,
Brees minus Kamara, they really won. That was impressive to me. I wasn't expecting them to win. They pulled it off.
They should be getting Kamara back next weekend too. So it's gonna be very good for their offense. Of course, Joe Flacco. He had he went off on the media about his offensive coordinator and play calling.
Joe Flacco
all of a sudden,
the garbage.
Curious timing. He is benched. He's supposedly injured from talking out the side of his neck. Other than that, I mean,
there's not too Andy Dalton's benched this week too.
Andy Dalton just got benched. Big news. You guys are right.
Andy Dalton was benched this week. I forgot about that. That's really good. That's gonna definitely show up and help us out with picks because now you're gonna know. Guess what? Guess the Bengals even more now because they got a rookie quarterback.
Ryan Finley.
He's good, but they picked him in the second round, I believe,
out of South Carolina.
I believe he's a second round pick. So he's got some talent, but at the end of the day, that team fucking sucks, man.
North Carolina. Sorry about that, guys. North Carolina.
They have a bye this week, so
yeah, they're on the bye week.
They got time.
They have time. Yeah, that's weird.
They
Smart
can implement something good for him.
Smart
when
move.
he comes back.
And I just want to review real quick. Last night, me and Scorcho, we were talking. We like to bet on the games, man. We like to see what the fuck's going on. We like to make things interesting.
You got to spice it up, fellas. So, if you're listening to the podcast, you're obviously a gambler. You like to put money on the games. If you're not listening to this to make money, then don't listen to it because you're wasting your time. Don't try to listen to our beautiful voices here for the hell of it.
Exactly.
Make money. Don't be afraid. Pull out that wad of money and you know what? Place a little bet on the games.
Yeah, might as well. So we had an ugly game last night. And we're like, fuck, man, I'm not even gonna watch this game. But then I was like, let's make it interesting. Let's touch this game, Scorcho. This is a crazy game to touch, but let's fucking touch it. We ended up popping on the Dolphins. We got value, 14 points against the Steelers that have a backup quarterback. And guess what? We fucking barely covered. It was looking good. First half, I was texting Scorcho, easy money. Next thing you know, fourth quarter comes around, I'm sweating like a whore at church, man. Woo! They almost lost that game.
Hey, but you know what?
We got the money.
Hey, we're on fire this week, man.
We got the money.
We got the money. That's all that matters, guys.
Yep,
all that matters. We got
that
money.
Let's get straight to week 9.
Let's get straight to these picks.
Scorcho.
Pick 6 segment.
Scorcho,
what's your first game?
Lead us off.
I'll be kicking off, the pick 6 segment here on week 9. And listen, I'm going to tell you the best ways to get your money this week. And again, I hope you fuckers got your papers, your pens, and all that out, pencils.
Got mine right now.
Notes. All right, start taking notes because I'm going to start spitting fire, and fire means dollars, guys. Coming straight at you. I'm eyeballing the Denver Broncos game. They're home. They're hosting the Cleveland Browns. And I know at the casino, they got the shit twisted. They have Denver catching 3 points, which makes the Browns favorite. On our card that we got the bookie, I'm giving you guys a fucking free play here. Listen up and write it down. I'm giving you guys a free play. If you want to make money, take this pick, okay? You're taking the Cleveland Browns and you're taking the points. You're catching 2.5. The total opposite of what you have at the casinos or any sportsbook online. Be a smart man or smart lady out there. Take the Browns and the points. The Broncos, like the Phenom said earlier, they have benched their quarterback.
Who's your guys' backup?
I don't even know the guy's name.
His name is Brandon Allen. He's never played a game in the NFL.
Well, that answers that question.
He hasn't even took a fucking knee.
Who?
The guy's never played in the NFL. I don't even recall watching him in college. I don't even know where he comes from. He may be a high school student. I don't know, and I don't really give a damn. All I know is that Denver is dead. They're throwing the season away. They're planning for the future now. They're trying to get capital and drafts, trying to trade players. With that said, I'm surprised they didn't trade Chris Harris Jr.
I thought he was going to get traded. Yeah,
I thought he was going to get traded to the Eagles for some picks. Apparently, it seems like John Elway was asking for a lot of value, something that Philly wasn't willing to do, which is okay. We'll keep him. Or Elway fucking called his agent and said, "Hey, listen, we're going to re-sign Harris at the end of the season and keep him here in Denver, and he'll retire as a Denver Bronco."
And then trade him later.
I don't know. Time will tell what the whole deal is.
Yeah,
time will tell what the whole deal is with Chris Harris. Bottom line is, again, the Denver Broncos right now, they don't have an identity. They don't have a quarterback. Their coaching is freaking struggling. Their general manager is fucking trash right now. We can't do anything right. This is coming from a Denver Bronco fan. Listen, I'm a fan of money before I'm a fan of anything else. All right? I'm telling you, with that said, I'm taking the Cleveland Browns. You give me the points. And another bonus chip out here that I'm throwing out there, a little golden nugget, because I'm looking to parlay these picks. All right? I'm going to give you guys an inside look at what the Scorcher sees on a parlay paper. I'm playing these two numbers on the card. I'm taking the Cleveland Browns, and I'm taking the points. I'm also taking the under on that game, which is 40.5. The reason why I'm taking the under, Denver has not given up on defense. They're still playing hard, and they're still very talented on that side of the ball. Now, they don't want to get embarrassed at home in Denver. So I think they'll lose the game.
There's no low enough number there for the Broncos. There's no low enough number.
Listen, I know they'll lose the game, but I just got seeing them. We just got back from Indy this weekend. Those guys play lights out. The defense is fucking legit, man. They make plays when they need to. they're just probably disencouraged by the pedestrian offense that they have.
It's just the fact that they're out there too much, like it's a lot of three and outs.
And their offense can't keep them off the field, so they go 3 and out, and then they bring them in. Anyhow, with that said, again, take the Cleveland Browns, take the points, and take the under. I'm giving you guys a freebie. Again, my official pick is the Cleveland Browns. I'm giving you guys a bonus with the under. Here we go.
Okay, so you know what? Mine's just going to be pretty short. I don't got to take too much. Storcho pretty much said everything. But I'm going to take the under this game. Recently I haven't seen the Browns score a lot of points. I mean, they probably can barely score 28.
The Browns are struggling too themselves.
That's what I'm saying. They're struggling to score. I would have taken the Broncos, but since it's a backup quarterback, that's why I'm not taking them. And since it's a backup quarterback, last week it looked like, okay, Flacco's maybe starting to get the offense going a little bit. You can see it, and now it's like, all right, you're benched now. Backup coming down, like, now it's the whole restart. So it's like, I don't see them scoring a lot of points, so I'm going to take the under 40.5.
Yeah, I'm not going to get too deep into this. Scorcho, he talked out of his ass for like 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and take the Browns, though. The Browns is an easy pick. You're getting value. Like he said, he mentioned the Browns are favorites now because of this whole news with Joe Flacco. They should have been favorites regardless, in my opinion. So if you're going to be 2.5 points, I'm going to fucking for sure take them. That's going to be a lock right there for sure. Also, you know what? Keep an eye out for the Browns. The second half of their schedule is really, really easy. The toughest team they're going to play is the Broncos and the Bills. If those are your two toughest teams, you're in good shape.
Who are they playing after that?
They play the Dolphins, they play the Steelers, they play the Bengals. Like, come on, man.
Hey, don't underestimate the Dolphins. The Fish are playing hard these days. The Fish are playing hard.
The Browns are going to be a very good team to take the second half of the season. You can mark my words right now. All right, guys. That's the first game. So we got one for the under and then 2 for the Browns, basically. Both are money picks. I would take either or. My game I'm going to break down is going to go ahead and be the Colts and the Steelers. I got to see the Colts up close and personal last week. I was out there in Indy. The Colts are a fucking badass team. They show resilience. They were down the whole game. And they ended up winning, with 22 seconds left. This is a team that has a great defense, and their offense can get on fire. They had a rough time last week against the Broncos, but the Broncos do have a really good defense. The Steelers, you know what? I'm not too impressed. They did win this weekend against the Dolphins, but it is the Dolphins. You can't put too much credit into that. They're going to go against a real defense in the Colts, and I believe that they'll have an answer for this rookie quarterback who has been going off. And the run game with Connor has been a lot better. But they're going to struggle this weekend, I believe. I think this is an easy pick. I didn't even mention the line or anything, so I'm sorry. The Colts, the Steelers are going to be the favorites. They are at home. It's 1.5 points in their favor. The over/under is 43.5. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Colts. I'll give the 1.5. It's nothing. Give me the Colts.
All right. So the Colts are favored, minus 1.5, over and under 43.5. Well, pretty much what the Phenom just touched up on. The Steelers had a really, really, really tough game last night. I don't like how Rudolph was playing, their quarterback. He's looking like trash. Let's keep in mind he's coming back from that concussion. He's not looking good. And then towards the end of the fourth quarter, I was watching the game with little BK over here, and I saw Connor go down. And, it seems like he was favoring one of his shoulders. He kind of got hurt when he got thrown into the dirt. I don't know how healthy he's going to be for next week. But it really doesn't matter. I think the Colts are a very, very balanced team, well-balanced team right now. They're playing great offense and defense. And, again, their coaching to me has been phenomenal. They've worked wonders for that team.
Yeah, I like their coaching.
Okay. So, with that said, I would be tempted to take the Colts, but I don't want to lay the wood on the road. So, my favorite bet on this game would be taking the over 43. I think the Colts offense is going to bounce back, and they're going to be able to get points on the board. And I know Pittsburgh, they're going to find a way to score some way, somehow. I'm kind of iffy about taking the over, but if I'm going to make a play on this game, that'll be the only play that I make. I'll take the over. Make it official for a score show. Give me the 43.5 over.
Yeah, I like. Both of you guys made some pretty good points. I like them a lot.
You like?
I like. But I'm gonna take the Colts. I don't really care. It's just 1.5 points. That's not a lot of points. They can do what they did last week and win by a field goal. That's fine. I mean,
they won by 2 points.
Yeah, but
it was a 2-point win. Yeah,
I'm saying pretty much you can just take the field goal to win the game. So you'll be good.
Yeah,
so
basically
that's pretty much that's easy. I think it's an easy pick. I like the the over though too. I do like the over. I think just last week was kind of
again
Denver. They're not doing good, but they're still known for a good defense. So that they're obviously going to play some defense. So
I'm telling you, gotta have a short memory in the NFL. Don't always base this week's.
But no, that's the thing too. That's
based on last week.
Yeah, athletes have short memories. Like, I'm gonna.
And I think the Colts will bounce back. So I think I'm with you on that pick, man. You're making a wise pick right there.
So and then so here we go. My pick. All right, we're on to game 3. We have two Colts and 1 over, right?
Yep. 2 overs.
No, I said.
Well, I have an over. What do you have?
I have Colts. Yeah.
2 Colts and 1 over.
2 Colts and 1 over. All right. So on to the third game, which is my game. I'm talking about the Packers against the almost the San Diego Chargers. Sorry, the Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers are plus 3.5. Over under is 46.5. Look,
Chargers are at home too.
And yeah, Chargers are at home. Chargers are at home, but really a Charger home game. It's more of the Packers home game.
Exactly.
Come on, let's be honest. They can't even sell out.
The Chargers don't have a home.
They don't have a home. It's San Diego. They should be staying in San Diego, but that's another story. I liked what I saw last week from the Packers. They scored a lot of points, 31 points. Mm-hmm. Rodgers did good, 23 for 33, 305 yards, had 3 touchdowns. Jones had 2 rushing touchdowns. The offense,
he looked awesome.
Yeah, we already know the offense didn't score a lot of points. The Chargers, they barely touched the ball last week against the Bears. I don't know if you guys watched that game, but the Chargers had the ball probably 5 times the whole freaking game. The Bears were out of control, and that's why we know what happened. The Bears missed the field goal and any Bears way, but
yeah, we didn't get a chance to see that game. But we're just kind of following it,
Yeah. But I like the Packers. 3.5. That's easy money for the Packers. They could cover that, So I'm gonna take the Packers this game. Packers minus 3.5. What do you guys think?
You want to go next?
Yeah, I'll talk. You know what? Don't let the Chargers fool you. They won last week, but the Bears don't even have offense, so it's really not even fair. You score 1 point, you already won. Anyway, I'm not going to speak too much on the Chargers because this is all about the Packers, baby. The Packers are the team I'm going to take here, plus 3.5. I got a little stat for you guys. I'm a man of trends.
You mean minus 3.5? You're taking the Pack.
Yeah.
3.5. Yeah.
Whatever, you know what I mean. I'm taking the Packers. Taking the Packers. All right. I'm laying the wood. Whatever. The Packers, as an away team this year, against the spread, are 3-0. They're going to be 4-0 this week, and I'll tell you that right now. Give me the Packers. That's easy money.
That's easy money.
Put it on my parlay card, too.
Storcho.
That sounds really good. Well, just like Phenom said a minute ago, don't let your eyes fool you guys, all right? Don't let your eyes fool you. What you saw with the Chargers last week, it's just a fucking
It wasn't even an impressive win.
Now, usually, this is the time of year when they start turning it up and they start winning all these games after losing 10 in a row. Don't get fooled. Do not get
We're talking about the Chargers here.
The Chargers, a very banged up team, a team that is and they just fired Whisenhunt, their offensive coordinator.
Yep.
Yeah.
Today or yesterday. What was it?
Earlier after a win, which is kind of weird. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's telling me something. That kind of shows you the kind of turmoil that's going on in that locker room.
Yeah, they're not on the same page.
The Chargers are not going to be contenders this season. I don't expect them to make a push like they usually do towards the end of the season. With that said, I'm not in love with Green Bay. I think Green Bay, like I've said it all season long, they've been catching gifts, and a lot of favors from the refs. I'm not going to go ahead and pick them to win this game, although I am tempted to take the Green Bay Packers. I'm not going to do it because I don't have a lot of faith in them. I do like the over. I see value on the 46.5. I think Green Bay will get points, at least 3 or 4 touchdowns. I think the Chargers are good for 2 touchdowns and maybe a couple of field goals. That will drive this number over 46. Don't want to sweat the game? Take the over.
To be honest,
let's go with that.
I will take the over too. I'm locking in my Packers. The Packers minus 3.
So you got already your official pick with the Packers.
I'm already official with the Packers. But like I was telling you guys last week for the Sunday night game, the Packers and Chiefs, that the Packers can score 40 points by themselves.
Yeah, no.
All you gotta do is give me a touchdown from the Chargers. All right, that's it. We're gonna finish the rest. So there's 2 good picks right there. I like it. I like it.
Make it official for Scorcho. Scorcho's taking the over 46.5.
Yeah, game 4, guys. Game 4 of this Pick 6 segment. This is my game. I'm previewing this one. It's going to go ahead and be the Patriots versus the Ravens. The Ravens are at home. They're catching 3.5 points. Over and under is 44.5.
Primetime matchup.
Primetime. Sunday night, baby.
This is one of the juiciest matchups you'll see this weekend. And it's primetime. Everyone wants to touch this game. I already know it.
I'll tell you guys one thing, though. This is one of the hardest games to hit. And the reason why they put this on prime time because a lot of the people who gamble and put money on these games, they're trying to make their money back after they've dug themselves a hole throughout the weekend. They want to put all their fucking money on that Sunday night game to try to dig themselves out. So this is a tough game to pick. I give a lot of credit to the Phenom. He's it's a big balls pick right here, taking the Monday night, Sunday night, or Monday night games. They're primetime games.
Yeah, usually I'm not a guy that likes to do these sexy picks. I'm here strictly for the money. But guess what? This is an easy pick. It's a sexy pick and it's an easy pick. Get your shovels up. Get your shovels ready because we're gonna fucking bury the bookie this weekend, guys. You can take either way on this one. You can take the Patriots or you can take the over. Pick your poison. Either way, it's gonna hit.
That's it right there.
Either way, it's gonna fucking hit.
That's it right there.
Whichever one you want, just take it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have to lock myself in here.
You gotta make an official pick.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna lock myself into the over. That's the easy pick. The Patriots are gonna get theirs, and you know what? Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, they're a tough team to defend. You know that? They're a really tough team to defend. Belichick is gonna have an answer for them, so I think the Patriots will still be able to win. But the Ravens are gonna get their
Patriots
points.
do have a good defense. But I mean, like you're saying, 44.5. I'm gonna take the over on that game as well. This card. Let's stop talking about the game real quick. But this card's actually really. I really like this card. This is a good card. It's good if you pick a team or over and under.
Yeah.
Regardless, like we're saying right now, what we've all picked, you're hitting if you pick any of our picks.
Like I said, get your fucking shovels
Get your
ready,
money.
guys. We're gonna
bury
bury
the
this
book 3 weeks in a row. 3 weeks in a row. Come on, man.
Can we do it? Well,
So I'm taking the over 44.5.
Hey, let me throw one more stat in there real quick.
Official,
One more little
official.
stat, because this is my breakdown. I want to get all my fucking juicy numbers in there. So listen to this. The two top teams in the NFL right now for the points per game are the Patriots and the Ravens. The Patriots are averaging 31, and the Ravens... Wait, did I say the Patriots? Yeah. And the Ravens are averaging 30 points per game.
wow.
What does that equal? What's 31 plus 30?
21.
Nah, I'm playing. It's 61, and guess what? That's way over 44.5. Give me that number, bro.
Sorcho.
Has anybody taken a look at the weather out there? Weather conditions in Baltimore for the weekend?
Baltimore, no, but
I'll tell you right now. But honestly, I don't give a fuck.
honestly,
Well,
I don't think that's gonna matter in this game.
While you look it up, let me go ahead and start breaking this down for you guys.
Go ahead.
All
Let us know.
season long, I've been telling everybody.
Scorcho, let me break you off real quick.
Go ahead.
The weather's gonna be sunny, very sunny, very 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 sunny.
All right.
52 degrees.
Ball's gonna be flying.
It's football weather, baby.
Sounds good to me. Hey, look, it's going to be a dry game, which no elements, no weather elements are going to be involved in. I like that. It's going to give both teams an equal opportunity to get points on the board. With that said, I've been telling everybody that's listening to the podcast, anytime you get a chance, anytime you got a chance to take the Baltimore Ravens and points, take
them. Yeah.
I've been saying that all season long. I am very, very tempted to go against what I've been saying. I really want to take New England and lay down the wood because New England is a covering fucking machine.
Yeah.
Whether at home or on the road, there is no spray too big or too small for them to cover. All right?
This is very small.
Now check this out. It's
I
3.5.
think it's the biggest they've ever had too.
Right. But with that said, something in my heart, all right, the bookie killer in me tells me to take the Ravens and the points. Everybody gave me that look. The look that I just got right now, everybody gave me that look when I made that prediction against the Seattle Seahawks. And
I
they
did too.
The Ravens.
Oh,
And the Ravens tapped
yeah.
that ass, if you guys recall.
Yes.
They got me paid.
But New
With
England's a
that
better team than
said-
Seattle.
Hey man, all I know is you got to make sure your record gets better, Scorch. Because last week you so make sure you're making the right pick here.
Yeah.
Just make sure you're making the right pick. You don't gotta be sexy about it. Make the money, man.
Listen, I do want to be clear about one thing. I throw these picks out there on a Tuesday night. I don't ever fill out my parlay cards until Thursday night.
Yeah.
All right? That's
Yes.
after Scorcho has done his research. Now, yes, I've missed on a couple picks here on the segment, but don't let that fool you. I swear to God, I got that money most times than not. Just for now, for record again, I'm on record for hitting 2 weeks in a row. And I'm going to make this fucking 3 weeks in a row. I'm going to hit this motherfucker back to back to back. Bookie, watch out, because the bookie killer's coming. Listen, in this game, you want to take the over, just like the guy said. I know they're both going to get their points. You can't stop Lamar Jackson all the time. Although, what's his name? New England, they have a
They have a
very
really good,
stout
yeah,
defense.
they have a good defense.
And they're scoring on defense. That's what wins you games. All right?
Yeah, that's why I
But
you
this
take
game is being
over.
played in Baltimore. That's the only reason why I'm kind of hesitant about taking the side. Otherwise, I really like the Ravens. I'm going to go ahead and take the over. Give me the 44.5. I'm going to make it
There we
official.
go.
Exactly.
There we
3
go.
picks.
Get your
and all
money,
3 of us
Scorcho.
are
Get
taking
your money.
44.5.
There we go. All right, so all three of us are hitting the over 44.5. On to
I like your vision this weekend, boys. I like your vision.
I also want to
You guys are focused.
I want to make a little side note, guys. So, like Scorcho was saying, he usually doesn't lock in his parlay until Thursday. He has to do his research, really dig into the games. This is kind of just like a little opening preview. If you guys want, leave comments down below, and we'll do a little live podcast with just to reassure our picks, make sure you guys are getting
if you guys want us to talk maybe Thursday during the Thursday night football game
or Sunday morning, you never know. Wake up in the morning,
let us know.
Some Scorcho, some Phenom, and a little BK,
Or another option you guys have as well. Just go ahead and drop it on the comments. Let us know what you guys want. Reach out to us directly. You guys have our contact information, or just drop a comment right there on the podcast. We'll get back to you guys. Listen, at the end of the day,
we are active.
Our job is to try to get you guys paid, okay? That's what we're doing here, with this little podcast and segments that we do here. We try to get that money. We're all on the same page. It's not one against the other. It's us against the bookie. With that said, guys, who's breaking down the next
I got you. So for our 5th game, we got something a little different. We never usually talk about Thursday night games, but
hey, it's another primetime location. You know why that's important?
I'm gonna talk about the Thursday night game.
That's how you start building up your bankroll for the week. And I've always said, if you get the Thursday night game, you're playing with the bookie's money. Fuck that. Get his money and play with it. Have him pay you with it.
Exactly. That's what we fucking did.
So this is why
we fucking did the same
that's
shit.
why
Didn't I tell you that was a free parlay?
Fucking week we hit the bookie, man.
That's why I'm gonna talk about this week's game. This Thursday night football game. 49ers against the Arizona Cardinals.
And for the record, it's not even on the card.
It's not on the card. Online,
it's not on the card.
Online, it's 10 points.
BK right here, freestyling.
Yeah, it's the Cardinals are plus 10 points. So over and under is 43.
10 even or 10 and a half?
10 even.
10 even.
They're in Arizona as well.
They're in Arizona, but if you look at the Cardinals we're talking about here, they can't score no freaking points. They can't score no points. And what did the Niners do last week? 51 points against the Panthers. And we were talking about that game last week, saying the Panthers is going to be a close game and Panthers defense and blah, blah, blah.
So what was the over and under on that game?
43.
Take notes, man.
43. The lines right now,
the spread,
43 even.
Not 43 even. As of right now, so maybe it's gonna change. We'll see. But I'm gonna take the Niners. I mean,
you're gonna lay the wood.
I'm gonna lay the wood. Look, it's the Niners, man. They can score.
That's a lot of fucking wood, Joe.
Okay, but they can score points too. Arizona, I don't think they can score a lot of points. And I don't know if David Johnson's gonna be healthy this week. Yeah, there's a trade. They traded for what's his name?
Kenyon Drake. Oh yeah,
Kenyon Drake. We didn't talk about that. Dang, it's good. They got Kenyon Drake.
The guy from the Dolphins. That's right.
I think it will help their running game a little bit while David Johnson's out, or he's not officially out, but while he's questionable and all that, but Edmonds too. But I still don't trust their offense in general. We know, I mean, they have a Hall of Fame coach, Vance Joseph, man.
Exactly.
So we already know what's gonna happen. there's my point right there. If you have a Hall of Fame coach,
wow, that was a low blow.
If you have a Hall of Fame coach like Vance Joseph, you bet against him. Yeah. Take the Niners, 10 points, start your week off pretty good. Come into Sunday, whoop the bookie's ass. Then got the Sunday night game, got the Monday night game.
I like your way of thinking, Joe.
Come on, man. What y'all think?
Little BK, I like your way of thinking. Play with the bookie's money, dude. And you know what? That's a solid pick. However, here's my breakdown of that game, all right? I wasn't eyeballing it as a serious pick, but you know what? There's value there. You got the 49ers. Hey, you got the 49ers minus 10, which is it's not a bad number. I think they can cover the number against Arizona. However, I like the over. And I don't think Arizona's going to score a lot of points. They may score 13, and I'm saying that, and I'm being generous.
Niners can score freaking 35, and I'm okay with that.
But I see San Francisco blowing them the fuck out of the water. Yeah. This game is not even going to be close.
To me, it's kind of reminiscent of when the Cardinals played Thursday night last year against the Broncos, and it's a fucking 40-something to fucking 10 game. That's what it's reminiscent.
Wow. Yeah, this game is not. I don't expect this to be a close game. Matter of fact, unless you got money on the game, which I hope you guys do, put a little, sprinkle a little 25 or 50 or $100 there. I would take the over at 43.
I'm gonna be in Vegas that day, so I'm not really gonna be able to watch the game because I'll be at an event. But I am gonna put some money down on this game because this is like we were just talking about right now. This is the game you want to put your money on, all right?
Exactly. You know what? Put some money down, Joe. Get some tail with that money. Lobster tail.
Start off the week good.
Lobster tail, Joe. Don't give me that look. Get yourself some lobster tail that weekend with that money that you're gonna put down. This is a game that you should be able to cover. Again, so Joe's on record of taking The Niners.
I'm taking the Niners. The Phenom.
I'm taking the over 43.
What you got, Phenom?
All right, guys, this is easy. You know what? Let me build my bankroll again. I'm getting deja vu. Deja vu. Because guess what? I'm going to hit the bookie again this week. I'm going to start Thursday night, and I'm going to get that money right away. Give me the over. This is easy pickings. Easy pickings. The Niners are averaging 30 points per game, and the fucking Cardinals, guess what? You guys talking shit, talk down them, but they are averaging 21 points per game. They're going to get their points. They'll get a couple of theirs, but you know what? The Niners are going to fucking blow them out. I'm seeing like a 38 to 14 kind of game, something crazy. Give me the over. Easy money. Yeah. Let me build that bankroll up.
All right, Storcho.
Hey, listen,
final
guys.
game for the Pick 6 segment.
Right. This is the final pick for the Pick 6 segment. This is, again, another moneymaker for all of you guys, all right? So, again, take notes. I'm going to be breaking down the Philadelphia Eagles game against the Chicago Bears. Game being played in Philly. The Eagles are favorites by 5.5, and the over and under is 43.5. Philly has not been playing up to their level. They've been banged by a lot of injuries, and it's shown on the field. They haven't always been performing the way they should, but they're playing at home. I do like their quarterback. Carson Wentz had a bounce back week last weekend. They played well, and they played to win the game. They beat Buffalo on the road, something people were doubting them to do. I remember last week's game was a 1.5 or a 2-point spread, something like that. Hey, the Eagles covered that, and not only covered, but they beat the heck out of them. This weekend, you can't bet the Bears. The Bears they're among the worst teams in the NFL. They don't have an offense. Their defense is decent, but they can't score points, for crying out loud.
They can?
All right, they can't.
Oh, they say they can't. Whoa. What games? What Bears have you been watching?
Their quarterback is atrocious. Is horrendous. He stinks. The backup is not any better. The running backs, I don't even know if they have a running back. Bottom line, take the Eagles, lay the wood, 5.5. Make that an official pick for El Scorcho. Give me the Eagles minus 5.5.
You know what? I'm just going to make this pretty short. You know, I'm with Scorcho on this one. I'm going to take the Eagles minus 5.5. Like we said, I mean, the Bears ain't shit. Bet against them last week. Obviously, that we hit on that one. The Eagles, yeah, they've struggled, and I think they want to make playoffs, and they're a playoff team, if you look at their roster. So I think that this is the week they're going to not blow them out, but I think that they can win by at least, 2 touchdowns. So I'm going to take the Eagles.
Yeah, guys, not only does Chicago's record fucking suck, but the record against the spread fucking stinks, man. They're 2-5 against the spread.
They are a terrible team.
Easy pickings. Give me the Eagles. I don't see us being a sweater. Gonna sit back and check the score after the game. Be like, ha, I fucking hit.
Yep. Another win in the column.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is gonna wrap it up for the Pick 6 segment. We are gonna get into the final segment right here, the Blue Chip segment. We know this is where you make the money. This is where you get the fucking top of the line picks. Kick it off for us.
All right, you know what? No, I'm gonna kick it off because I'm harder than a kick-hard ass fart right now.
Take the mic.
Okay.
Take the mic, man.
Okay. All right. You know what? Simple. Gonna be simple. We're taking the Packers minus 3.5 as my blue chip.
I like that.
That's it. That's all I gotta say. Packers minus 3.5.
That's it. No explanation.
No explanation. We explained it already. Packers.
Balls to the wall.
The record speaks for itself.
Record speaks for itself. Look. Out of all 8 weeks, all right.
Hey,
I've hit one game.
I know you're hot right now, dude.
I've hit one game.
Blue chip. You're hot. You're in a roll. Don't stop now.
I'm not exactly. So I'm gonna take the Packers minus 3.5. My blue chip.
All right. You know what?
Scorcho.
You know what? The Phenoms are gonna give you guys the easy pick. Get your shovels fucking ready. We're hitting a parlay this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. I'm taking the Browns plus 2.5. Easy money. The fucking Broncos are fucking ass, bro. I should say the Donkeys are ass, bro. This is easy money. Give me Cleveland Browns. Give me fucking Baker Mayfield. We're gonna get some points, man. We're gonna get some money this weekend.
Man, this game should almost be banned from this card. Anybody.
The Broncos should be banned from the NFL.
This is a blue chip. Come on, man. The Browns are an easy. They're a free win on the card. They're a free win on the card. But you know what? That's fine. I'll give you your blue chip. If you guys want a blue chip that's going to get you guys paid that we haven't talked about, no one talked about the Minnesota Vikings traveling out to Kansas City.
Honestly, I was so close
Kansas
to talking
City
about
is
that
a
game,
wounded
man.
animal.
But so is
wounded animal.
Thielen's not hurt, or Thielen's playing.
It doesn't matter.
No, not playing. Sorry.
It doesn't matter. They have enough firepower.
They scored 19 points. Yeah, but they scored 19 points against the Redskins last week.
What'd I tell you? You gotta have short-term memory.
I know,
in the
but
NFL.
still, it's kind of.
All right.
That's
With
just what
that
scares me.
said-
I mean, I'm not gonna judge you. It's your pick. You know, it's
Hey,
your blue
with
chip.
that
So
said-
you've been on fire with yours. So
Hey, the Vikings have made me a lot of money, and I'll
Yes.
also bet against them just like I did last Thursday. You know, the Phenom can vouch for me. I'll bet against them when I have to, and I'll make my money. This is an easy win, guys. Take the Minnesota Vikings, lay down the wood. It's only 2.5 points. They're gonna win at least by 6 fucking points, guys. All
Hey,
right,
I mean,
don't
a
sweat
field
it
goal-
out.
a field goal
Don't
helps.
sweat it out. Don't sweat it out. Don't stress.
oh, this we ain't
Put
stressing
your
this
money
game.
down and walk away.
That's a dope
Come
pick,
Sunday
Scocho.
night,
That's a good one right
Come
there.
get your money.
That's a money winner
All right,
right
you know what,
there.
guys? You know what, guys? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna throw in a little golden nugget for you guys. A little golden nugget, because you know what? I just feel that confident about this game. Take the fucking over on the Patriots game, guys. Take the over. That's easy money. You should automatically put that on your card. And you know what? I'm gonna give you guys a fucking automatic guaranteed hitter on a fucking 3-team parlay. All right? This is the first time ever you're hearing this shit. You're gonna take the Browns, right? Take the Browns plus 2.5. You're gonna take the fucking over on the Ravens and Patriots, and then you're gonna take the fucking Vikings plus
Boom.
2.5. Oh, yeah, minus 2.5.
Bet 100 on that one right
What was-
there.
what was your last pick?
Easy
The
money.
Vikings.
The Vikings.
Vikings.
Easy,
Wow.
easy,
Yep.
easy.
Put a
money.
hundo on that one.
Easy money.
All right, guys. That's
I like
gonna
that. I like
that's
that
gonna
parlay.
conclude it. That's gonna conclude this week's episode, week 9 of the NFL. Thank you for joining.
Of course,
listening,
like I said,
watching.
make sure you comment. If you guys want us to do a little preview of the games on Sunday morning, comment that in as well. Once again, don't let the players
Be the only ones
getting
get paid.
And get your fucking money, man.
Let's go get
Get
your
your
shit,
fucking
y'all.
money.
Let's
Hey,
go
man.
build- Hey, man. Let's
Hey,
break
man.
the bookie.